Hi everybody, I'm Nadia Riepenhausen, Social Media Manager at Credit Suisse. Over the last 2 weeks, you've had the opportunity to submit your questions to Roger via Twitter and Facebook. We had an overwhelming response, over 500 questions, but unfortunately we can't answer all of them, so we picked out the best to ask Roger. So welcome, Roger.
Thank you. Hello, everybody.
And thank you so much for taking the time to answer
My
our
pleasure,
questions.
of course.
Judging from the overwhelming response, everybody's clearly very eager to hear from you after your Wimbledon win.
Of course.
So let's kick it off.
All right.
Our first question is from Twitter. What a great season so far. Looking back at last December, did you expect this season to go so well?
No, not this well. I was hoping to be healthy. I was hoping to be really in good shape for Wimbledon, but Australian Open, Indian Wells and Miami all came as a huge surprise to me. Wimbledon, I can't say was expected either because I hadn't won a slam in over 4 years. So it's a dream year this year. I'm happy it happened, and had incredible crowd support as well, which is so nice to share with all my fans who were missing out on me really last year and me missing them really. So what a great year it has been, and I hope there's more to come.
Definitely. Our next question comes from Facebook. Sankalp asks, what's the one piece of advice you'd give to all of your fans on how to stay happy and enjoy life?
Ooh. Well, I think you got to stay active, maybe also in a sport sense, go out there, do some sports. I think it always makes you feel better. Maybe you're more tired in the very moment, but actually the rest of the day feels better. I think staying busy is always an important thing. And then I think giving back as well, making other people happy is going to give you a good feeling too. And hard work pays off. So that's maybe good advice as well.
Thank you. Doris from Twitter asks, we often have to get up in the night to watch your matches.
Sorry.
Do you remember any match you got up for as a kid?
I think, yeah, if I think back now, probably it was maybe Martina Hingis in the US Open finals against one of the Williams sisters, potentially. I was probably 17, 18 at the time and stayed up super late or got up to watch that. So this is a long time ago now, but Martina is such a legend in our country here that I used to love watching her play. Still do.
So you can empathize.
Mm-hmm. Yes, very much. But I'm very appreciative of all the people when I'm in Australia or in America or wherever I am, and people get up in the middle of the night. I think it's very cool. So thank you.
Bradley from Facebook asks, how do you balance home life with what it takes to be at the very top?
Organization, communication, making sure I speak to my wife, my coaches, my team on a regular basis about all the things that are happening. The key is to have happy kids, and we try to manage that, and their tantrums, they're part of it. We know that, like the unexpected travel delays or whatever it may be when you're going to a tournament. At the end of the day, you can just try your best, but juggling the two lives is a challenge, but I need a good team and a great wife, and I have that.
Happy wife, happy life.
Kind of, yes, absolutely.
Fed Angels from Twitter asks, where is your must-visit place in Switzerland?
Matterhorn, to Zermatt. I've only been there once in the summer when I played a prize money tournament way back in '96, and haven't been back since. But I feel like if you're not from Switzerland, if ever you come here, try to visit the Matterhorn.
The Toblerone.
Yeah, exactly. The famous, most beautiful mountain in the world.
Niranjula from Facebook asks, what is your funniest encounter you've had with a fan?
It probably was, I think the first time ever I came across somebody who maybe had a tattoo of myself on his forearm was in Argentina, and he was screaming for 20 minutes as we're doing a kids clinic, me and Juan Martín del Potro, and I went over to him. He goes like, nice to meet you. And he goes like, look at my arm. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so crazy, but so cool. I remember, I couldn't believe it. I think it was the first time ever I saw somebody with a tattoo of myself on his body.
A lot of pressure, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of pressure. I hope he still is okay with it.
Our next question is from Zaraz on Twitter. She asks, when is your next Roger Foundation trip?
So I was maybe going to do one before Wimbledon, but then as I didn't play the French Open, I thought I could quickly go down to Zambia and then come back again. And then I just said, look, I didn't pull out of the French to do a foundation visit and then prep for Wimbledon that way, so I moved it down. So I'm looking at doing one this year, but latest next year. I feel bad that I haven't had time to go, but last year was so complicated with my knee. This year was also still work in progress. Now I'm getting busy in the second part of the year, but definitely within the next year.
Great. Karen from Twitter asks, any chance the boy band will put out another great song?
Absolutely. We gotta, keep going. You can't just be a one-hit wonder or a two-hit wonder.
Course.
So you got to keep going, and I'll speak to Tommy and Grigor and David, and we'll come up with a good song latest next year in Indian Wells, and hopefully before.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Inguna from Facebook asks, what is the one wisdom that has been taught or passed on to you and that you'd love to teach your children?
I guess respect in life towards everything and everybody. The working hard bit that everybody talks about, give your best, seems so simple yet so hard on a daily basis. So I feel like that's something that was passed down to me many, many times. I had a hard head. I couldn't, listen to it all the time, and I couldn't do it. But I'm definitely telling the same things to my children today.
Great. Another question from Facebook. I can imagine you guys have a lot of fun on the tour with the team. Please share one of your most hilarious moments with Team RF.
We do have a lot of funny moments, and we are not as serious as we seem like maybe on a practice court, on a match court, but we have a lot of fun, and let me think. I mean, we wrestle each other sometimes. I don't know if that's funny or not, but people would think like, what are you doing? But of course we go rough on each other sometimes, or I like to scare people. So I guess people are always aware of that fact, that when they come around the corner, there could be me hiding down there below. So I guess that's always a lot of fun for me anyway.
And the last question from Twitter is, how would you describe yourself to someone who's never heard of you? Unlikely, but...
No, it happens that people don't know me, and I love it, because I wish it was sometimes like this more often. But no, I would say I'm Roger from Switzerland, and I play tennis, and that's it. As a professional, I try to do... I do what I always used to do as a kid, and now I can do it as a job, even though I never see it as a job, but that's how I would introduce myself. Without the Dennis bit. Just Roger from Switzerland is plenty.
And finally, our last question from Facebook. What is your favorite song right now?
What was the song you were singing before?
Despacito.
Despacito, right. It's a good summer song, so I heard that one quite a bit in recent weeks, so I kind of like that one at the moment.
And can you sing the Spanish
lyrics? I can't
lyrics?
sing it. No, my Spanish is horrible. I don't even think
Not
I
even
can't
Justin Bieber can sing the
No,
Spanish lyrics.
well, exactly.
No
So we're the same there.
Great, thank you so much.
My
and
pleasure.
that's all we have time for, unfortunately, for this Roger session. But any
I
last
enjoyed it.
comments?
No, I enjoyed it, and thanks for tuning in. And I hope we can do this again next time around when I'm doing a Credit Suisse shoot. So take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thanks for taking the time, everyone, and hopefully see you soon.